Welcome back to Jade Strategies, where we bring you the latest and the greatest crypto news and much, much more. We are going to dump in and drive in and dive into the crypto market and see what's happening on over here. We just had a little bit of fun in our last video. Go ahead and check that out. Mad love and respect for all you guys going bullish. Let's build our team. Let's build our community. Let's build our crypto adoption all over the place, being able to touch people's hearts and bring the right products, right reviews, and straight up answers to the communities. Any questions, dive in, hit it. Also, you can find me in all the different Telegram groups that we talk about inside and the shout outs that I do. All full disclosure, transparency to the moon. Alright, as you see, I had the news posted up here. Let me just go over here. Wow, Dogecoin actually just hit 14 cents. That's crazy. Alright, so Dogecoin is on the move. Okay, but we are going to take a look at Bitcoin on the charts. That's the 15 minute. It's up over the 50 EMA. If that jumps over the daily open, that's great. But let's go to the 30 minute. Okay, because I like to look at that. Okay, so the 50 EMA is right there. Okay, sitting at, 20,496, so 20,000.5. So if we pop over that, okay, and then we give a bounce and hit a retrace, we're going to see some psychological levels hitting us at the M3 pivot zone, which is at, let me go ahead and check it, because maybe we could get a scalp in. Okay, 20K 670. So 20K 665 or 660 or 650. So I would say 20K 650. Right below that, psychological low, which is right here at the 20K 700 level. Alright, and then let me bring this in real quick. Psychological high is at 20.9. So we actually can have a move. You can see the RSI on the 30 is pulling up, okay, and you can see that we are actually crossing over on the purple. So we actually want to see this line here bounce off of that line and continue to the upside. I'm just trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys. If you are using that indicator, the indicators I'm using gives me all the information for all the different markets that open during the day. Sydney, New York, Hong Kong. That's what all those boxes are. Red box is New York. Green box is Sydney market, which just opened, okay? And then U.S. Brinks, okay, that sets the day, the opening of the markets, and you know a lot of people make a lot of money right in the first half hour of the market open in the stock market, okay? We can watch the S&P. You can see we go over here to the S&P, and the S&P did have a pump. It had a gap actually, and then it pulled itself back down. All right, and Sydney open, but okay. So in my opinion, all right, and that's only the 30 minute. Let me go back to the 1 hour on that and see. Okay, so a dump dip back at 50 EMA. So tomorrow if it opens and pops over that 50 on smaller time frames, then we can see some bullish action. And it's a Tuesday, so a lot of different articles will come out, and then Wednesday we'll see what's going on. So Thursday could be a really cool day for news wise because of what is happening and what people are getting comfortable with, especially with crypto adoption, because crypto adoption is everywhere. And especially too, checking out Ripple Labs. They even got commercials right now using the Ripple network to transfer, okay, value from one to another. Using a bank, you gotta wait for clearance and all that kind of stuff. Using a blockchain with security and secure wallets and multi-sig and all that, you can definitely like see and feel the safety, and you can have instant transfers. I was looking on the blockchain, I saw a transfer of $600 million with only a $92 fee, okay? And, 10 minutes in a blockchain. So Bitcoin is a perfect holding value of wealth. So Bitcoin right now, my opinion, okay, my strategy, what I see is on the 1 hours when we pull below, okay, and extend and hit the 200 EMAs, all right, that is when I know that there's buy opportunities, because we are right in between the 200 and the 50. So right now we're tapping the daily open, and Sydney just opened, so let's see what Sydney does. Let's see if Sydney pops above the daily open, or if it's going to be a resistance for us. So if it's on the 1 hour and I'm looking and I'm seeing a resistance for us, okay, we got 7 minutes into the next 1 hour candle, and then that candle is going to kind of determine the way that it's going to go. Well, unless this end few minutes of this candle has a bigger move. If we hit the 200 EMA on the 1 hour, then I would see on a smaller time frame if we're holding below moving averages, and then I would know for a quick scalp trade to the downside. Okay, we're going to get back into the charts, but first let's go ahead and hop on over to crypto news. Okay, so we're going to hop over to crypto news and we're going to rock that. All right, so let me actually get all of this ready. Team's on. Everybody, all you guys are on. Team rocking. Okay, let me hit that. And okay. Alright. We're gonna do a shout out. Alright. And we're gonna chill. Hit it. We're gonna hop into the charts. We're gonna go through the rundown. Okay. So that way the team is on point with hitting out their links. I think I'm gonna start doing schedule times, so that way people that follow, that really want the info, they know when to come, because a lot of you guys are not available to come at the times that we are on. So, mad love to you guys. You can actually, let me know what's good for you guys in the comments if you're watching this afterwards. And then also in the comments below, if you want to know anything or how to anything, drop it and I will do a video for it, especially for you. So if you're struggling or trouble, or you want to learn something, drop in the comments, say, hey Jay, I want to learn this, or can you tell me about this, and I will show you individually, because I'm building more different private chats to show them how we do our quick scalp trades, okay, like you see at our other videos towards the end when we do our scalp trades on phemex. You can find my link in my description. I'm also going to drop it. You get your bonus if you use my link. If you don't, you only get 400. If you use my link, you get 4,100, okay? And then also, we will be, if you use my link and I see that, and you'll be part of our private chat team and do a Discord, and hitting the market at the right time on Discord, and we do it together, okay? And then you'll see the videos on the Telegram links. You can get in some of the Bullets projects, and if you're inside some of the VIP, VC chats and more, then you guys already know. So I'm going to show, and we're all going to grow, okay? And anybody that is highly active and rocking out, where you guys see me in my different management communities, or where I am, moderation, and I see you guys active and stopping by, I show love right back to you guys. So just tap that button, hit that bell, and always come back and see what we got for you. Mad love. Okay, today's overall cryptocurrency market cap is at 1 trillion. Yeah, okay, so we're up over 1 trillion, 76 billion in volume. Bitcoin dominance is at 38%. So it was at 40, so people actually are moving into some of the altcoins now, which is interesting. ETH is 19%, so a lot of people moved into ETH. Ethereum is at 1,576, up 1% 24 hours, up 6.6% in 7 days, and now it's 192 billion. So that might pop over 200 billion, and it's coming for that Bitcoin, baby. So they see that, so they're utilizing that. So I don't know. Do you guys think one day we'll see a Bitcoin flip? Binance is the monster. In 7 days, up 13%, and then it popped over, and it's at 324. Okay, we're gonna look at that chart. The market cap is now over 50 billion. It's at 52 billion, and 1.3 billion in volume today on Binance. So there's definitely a lot of movement on there. Binance is actually linking up with a lot of good financial companies, and it's a great blockchain to utilize to build apps inside these metaverses. Okay, so there's going to be like people, utilizing the metaverse, using we'll just call them the goggles, or the Oculus, and you being in there like you're really in the classroom, and that's going to be great for a lot of people. And then also to utilize it for disabled people and much more. So it's great, There's a bunch of ideas that we want to rock out for tokens that funnel funds into directly into these charities for disabled people and disabled veterans and stuff like that. Okay, and as you see in the news, all the different stuff that's going on, we'll skim through that and we'll get to that once we go through the charts. Okay, so BNB, yeah. So right now it's sitting flat, okay, since it is the time that it is. So really not too much movement in the 24 hour, but 13% in 7 days. USDT is at 69.4 billion market cap, 57 billion in volume. A lot of USDT moving around, okay? So that's definitely bullish. You see that BNB is above USD coin, and it wasn't. And now that we had this run, it's sitting right there at that 43 billion and 3.7 billion in volume on the USDC coin. So that coin's being utilized, okay? And I can see slowly more volume being used. And if you have your stable coins, make sure you spread out between different stable coins if you're holding, different amounts of wealth. Okay, so all right. So we have XRP. XRP at 46 cents. Okay, in 24 hours, 2.22. Okay, which is actually nice. But you're going to take a look at the XRP chart, and seven days, 1.21, and that's probably because XRP had a nice move to the upside, closer up towards the 50 cents. Okay, 1.3 billion in volume on XRP, which is actually nice. I like to see that. That makes me know, like, okay, this volume is actually increasing, which is very nice, and it's interesting. Okay, Binance USD coin is having so much movement, so much action. They got 21 billion market cap and 7.3 billion in volume. So that's definitely high. Now Doge popped to the number 8 spot. It's at 13.9. It was just at 14. 24 hours up 12%. And then look at that, 7 days, 122%. Insane. 18 billion market cap. It went crazy from $7 billion in volume, which is insane. We're going to look at that chart too and see what's popping over there. Okay. Okay, Cardano at 40 cents. Okay, Cardano was 0.66 down 24 hours, and then 7 days, 2.60 to the downside. Solano at $32.34. Pretty much even, but 3.74%. Matic at 87 cents, okay? Down 2% for the 24 hour, and the weekly down 5.23. And that's probably because it did see a lot of gains previously. Alright? Shiba, you see sitting here 25% on the weekly and 4.5 on the 24 hour. Definitely seeing that. And then Avalanche, like I was telling you, we saw on the 7 day, we did move up 12%, because, Avalanche did team up with a couple big bullish things, so I'm going to be seeing that on the backside. And I wanted to look at a couple other tokens here. Okay, so as we go through these tokens, okay, can see there's going to be, okay, so that's different big news. Core may consider bankruptcy. Yeah, I really don't like putting a lot of my tokens on a platform and earning that percentage and all that kind of stuff, because you've seen all these different companies end up going bankrupt and you can't move your funds. Can you close that when you get a chance? I didn't want to make that over. Okay, so we'll end up going over the news. Alright, so yep, in the markets in the news, first let me hit the Bitcoin and see what the big ones are that probably will be relevant. 3 major mistakes to avoid when trading crypto futures. Let's see what they did 3 hours ago. This article, derivatives and futures. That's what we do, little scalp trades and trade. But what I do is I tell you be careful, because you have to know how to watch the charts and you have to be experienced, because if you're not, you're going to get wrecked. Okay, that's why I have my saying: below the 50 EMA, that's when it's okay. Above the 50 EMA, oh boy, not today. So definitely different ways, and I'll show you on the charts, and I'll show you the indicator that I utilize to know. Okay, and then you also use the ribbons, the RSIs, and then you watch the movement on the blockchain. All right, and it always is buy the hype, sell the news. So if there's a project that's hyping up a new product coming out, it's going to pump until that day that it's going to come out, and then you'll have your sell off tops. Buy the rumor, sell the news. So I've seen that, and I've been in the crypto market for a little while, and I've learned my lesson on a bunch of different things. And right now, rocking on Binance, because BNB Binance, I've gained a lot of experience, with how Binance chain works and BNB chain works and all that. So the projects that, you see on my YouTube channel, okay, I dive in and dig in and see about it. Anything fishy or whatever, then poof, they're out. You know what I mean? Because you have your name, and your, credibility, and me, I believe in karma, and I believe in showing, sharing, teaching, okay? Namaste. Let's see what they have. Novice traders are usually drawn to futures option markets due to the promise of high returns. These traders watch influencers post incredible gains, and at the same time the multiple advertisements from derivatives exchange that offer 100x. So the influencers that got in their trades when the trade was low, they show you their crazy gains with a link, so they can get promotional profits from you at the same time, and then you're going to get in and get wrecked because you never buy on a pump. And I'm going to show you what that means on the chart. Although traders can effectively increase gains with recruiting, okay, a few mistakes can turn the dream of outsized gains into nightmares. You want to do a tight stop loss, okay? So margin. So this is a lot of complex stuff. I just wanted to tap into that. Bitcoin on-chain data flashes early signals of BT bottom being in. So on-chain action and movement, okay, is always being analyzed. So they were looking to see if that bottom is in, depending on the wallets that are holding, and it's like a mathematical balance. And they're saying and they're seeing that, okay, this is the bottom was in, it did wick out. When you saw those candles wick out, and analyzing the blockchain as a whole, watching the big holders, the whale wallets, and all that. And we can't tell if the future but you can utilize all the different things that you've learned over time in order to help you and guide you. Just like I was telling you, using your moving averages, using your charting properly, watching different people that, talk crypto, etc. So we definitely have things to go in that direction. So now we have, okay, we go back. Okay, that's on to okay. We are rocking and we are jumping. Okay, boys. Just making sure everybody is my thing over here I have. That I have a pumping. Okay, so that's on the Bitcoin side. Let's go to the L side. Well, Bitcoin purchase information can't be made public. Bitcoin resistance amounts of pre-FOMO. Okay. Let's just see that. Ethereum flashes a classic bullish pattern in a Bitcoin here, hitting the upside. So that hit the upside. Okay, so that was bullish to the upside. Alright, so I'm seeing that. Okay, so we got those. Let me go here. News. Black.
Who are you talking to, brother?
I'm doing a YouTube video right now.
Are you? Okay.
Alright. Okay. Noise suppression. Let's see if that. Alright. So, okay, so we had somebody in. I was just in a live Telegram, rocking out with them, chilling. I'm going to give them a shout out. Mad love and respect to you guys. Always, I love it when you guys are chilling with me. Blockchain news. Okay. Let's see. MoneyGram to enable users to buy, sell, and hold. Now that is interesting. A lot of these banks on the back end allowing people to hold cryptocurrency. Alright? And then when you hold cryptocurrency, the banks are getting into it. So they are forcing the hand in order to go into crypto. So people are definitely, forcing the hand to go into crypto. So that's definitely a major thing right there. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm just logging on here so I can catch you guys too from the chat. Alright. Yeah, how are you? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna get going in a second. We're gonna do a rundown more, and we're gonna get into charting. We're gonna get into the charting. So definitely bullish, mad love and respect. So this is the okay. So this is okay. Crypto news. All right. So let me just go through a couple of different charting things for you. You guys already know the news with Twitter and Elon Musk. So we already know what it is. Okay. New York session's closed. Bitcoin on my 1 hour is you know, struggling to be able to go to the to hit the 50 EMA. So that's what I want to see on this higher time frame. You know, this is the one that I utilize the most. If you guys have any you know, comments ever or whatever, or you want to see, you know, anything else, you can hit me up. Okay, but that's how we rock. I want to right now. Let's go ahead and hop on over to Ethereum. Okay, so Ethereum on the 1 hour time frame, okay, is, let's see, okay, so Ethereum on the 1 hour time frame, there's the 200 EMA, there's the 50, we're right below the 50, the 5 is turned down, you can see the M2 right there at 1,558, so we had that wick that came to yesterday low, 545, and then the 200 EMA is at 1530. But psychological low, so we're below those psychological levels from here because we went and then we fell below the 50 EMA on the 1 hour. So we're below the psychological low level, which was the 1600 level. So if we do see it pull below the wick right here of the 1569, which is 1570, you know, we can see a retrace to here, which is 1563 or whatever, and there's the M2 pivot zone at 1560 even. So that's something that can happen because it will retrace to the bottom of this candle right there, which is a little bit below the movement, but the wick here last time from Hong Kong, when it wicked out, it was actually wicked out to 1560. So if anything, that's what I would watch for. Let me go to the 30 minute and see what's happening. Okay, so on the 30 minute, okay, it's below the 50 EMA. They try to make it above it today at some point, okay, and it's right at the daily open. If it doesn't stay above that daily open, then it can ride and retake that candlestick right there, 1563, yeah, and then the 1563, and then you got this vector candle, which that's what I would be worried about. The body of the vector candle at 1557, and then the wick 1550. So those are definitely bullish numbers I'm looking at on these time frames here. Let me see here on Sydney session, actually, so it didn't, it tried to pull above at some point, but it actually didn't. So, all right, what are we? Oh, we're at the 30. Real quick to the 5 so we can see what's happening right here. Oh, look, the RSI is doing the wiggle. It's below the daily open. So if these candles close above it, we'll come back to see. But if these candles can make it and close above it, then it would hit, a quick scalp trade on that. Binance BNB. Let's start with the first, the longer term. Binance BNB, okay? As you can see, Binance BNB has been bullish, okay? And like I was telling you guys in the other video, I said, just watch out for the retrace. And it retraced to the 50 EMA, just like we thought. We had our order set, and we caught it from there. So if any of you guys did that watched that video, then you guys already know. Okay, you can actually sign up for a paper account, so you don't have to use your own money. You can practice trading, so that way you can earn and learn. All right. So that would be my advice to you. Okay. In a second, I'm gonna go to another time frame. So let me just get that out for you, and we're gonna hit that because I want to show you. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame, and then I want to see. I want to break into this more. Okay. So. That was a pusher. Okay, so the 30-minute time frame. Here's the 50 EMA. We're right above this. I'm not going to keep you guys too long. I'm going to shoot right through this so you guys can get it to the point. So on the 30-minute chart, it's above the 50 EMA right now. So now I want to go down to the 15. Let's see where the 15. Let's see where the 50. Okay, so yeah, we see we have a blue candle, which is the stopping volume candle, which held the line. Definitely bullish. The daily open right there at 325. I want to see that. The brink session right there at 329, which is 330. So we could see some bullish movement up to 330. Okay, XRP at 46 cents right now. This is the 15-minute. So let's see. It's above the daily open. It's above the 50 EMA, which crossed over to 200, which is really good. Let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, and on the 1 hour, let's see what you can see. All right, on the 1 hour, yep, it's above the daily open. It's sitting right there, which is good. We're right. M3 pivot zone is right here at the 46.5. Okay, so 46.5, and then top Sydney session 46.7. Okay, they recovered that vector candle right here when it pulled down, so I'm not too worried about that. And then New York session pulled itself back to 200, and it stayed above it. And the 50 EMA is turning up. Okay, on the 30, let's see. On the 30, here we go. It's sitting right at the daily open. So if it goes below that daily open and continues to do so, we want to see this 50 cross over that 200 on the 30-minute. Okay. And then it'll be more bullish indicators. But if not, we can come back. First support 46.1, and then the 50 EMA at 46 even for XRP. 5-minute real quick, showing you on the XRP is okay. Yeah, so we did pump a bit. It retraced that whole pump. I wish I saw that. Okay, and then it has that volume like I was saying, so it can pull back to that. So it might pull back on the 5-minute right to this 200 if it goes below that 50. So that's what's happening right now. It's 2 minutes into that candlestick. So if that candlestick pulls it below that 50, then it's going to be a resistance. So that's what you're gonna see, and then you can always come back and see that. Doge, everybody wants to hear about Doge. Doge on the 1 hour time frame. Real quick. On the 1 hour time frame. Okay. It is. Alright, so we're way above the 50 EMA, which is at 13.1. Okay, right now we're city session at 14 cents even, okay? And that is high above the M4 pivot zone. The M5 pivot zone is right here at 14.6. Okay, so we're watching that. It looks like the RSI is about to cross over, so let's go ahead and pull down into the 30-minute time frame to see that. Okay, so it did wiggle around and we did cross over it. If we continue to the upside on that, then we will see the different sessions, which are right here at the 14.5. Okay, and then let's see, 15 cents is that where's the bottom of that vector candle? The bottom, 14.6. That's gonna be a big resistance area. Okay, and then 15 puts us right here, mid vector candle. Okay, and above the M5. So the M5 is at 14.7. So definitely a lot happening right there. On the 4 hour, let's see, longer time frame. All right, so we're putting in a higher low, which is good. Extend it far away from the 50 EMA. The 200's crossing over to 800, which is actually really bullish for Dogecoin, which is awesome. All right, let's go to daily. Let's run down your dailies now. Dogecoin on the daily, okay? Way above. It's in this area now where we had all that resistance back in May, okay? So that's right where we were fighting in this area, holding support. So let's see what happens, because those tops were at the 16 cents, 17 cent. So we could probably see Doge at those levels again, okay, coming into the spotlight. And that's on the daily on Doge, and nice breakout above the 200 and above that 11. Okay, so Bitcoin. Let's go down to the daily. Bitcoin on the daily, really important, guys, okay, is Bitcoin breaking out okay, Bitcoin breaking out of the wedge. So you see, okay, whatever. Alright, whatever. Yep, the 50 EMA right there at the right, like 19,989. Okay, so that could be a retrace to there and a bounce, or we can actually, you know, create. We have a higher low, and then we can create another higher low, and then continue to move to the upside. What I want to see is the EMA ribbons. EMA ribbons are starting to flip. Okay. So the first EMA ribbon that we can end up hitting on a retrace would be 20,150. So, you know, if you were to short, that's, you know, that's on you. But it's definitely good that I see this, because these tops, okay, had pullbacks. So we actually have been closing some good candles. Let's see where this next candle closes and see how we are doing. Okay. The 5 is over here, and the EMA ribbons are flipping. BNB, RSI, a little bit overextended. Okay, so BNB is above the 200 EMA, which is pretty awesome. Okay, we saw it, that's crossed over already, so that was good. And then we want to see it continue. Okay. It could pull back to that. Let's see, that area. Here's the 50 EMA. We want to see that cross over the 200 and continue to the upside. So let's see where these candles close. But it's definitely bullish, and we have some good candles closing on these days. Ethereum on the daily, definitely it broke out of that wedge pattern, and as we see, we are holding on the 5 EMA, but the 50 EMA is at 1,430. Let's say, but we're gonna pull this up. We want to see this eventually cross back over the 200 EMA. Okay, we have this vector candle right here. Okay, which is at 1630, which is acting as resistance, and then right here the support at 1557. So those are two different numbers to really look at. Okay, USDT. Let's look at the dominance real quick. It's people were actually using their USDT and it was flowing out. Dominance going down. Bitcoin dominance back at 40, but Bitcoin dominance actually came down a bit. Okay, so I would watch that because look, it's at the bottom of the RSI. So when can it turn? So that's interesting. That's something that I would really want to watch. Okay, let me actually go real quick to the 1 hour. Okay, so Bitcoin dominance, if we get above that moving average where we're at right now, and we bounce off this right here in the RSI, we could definitely see some good movement. Okay, the S&P, okay, today, okay, it had a movement where the daily opened and then it pulled down. So, I'm glad that Bitcoin didn't pull down with it because it did have its little gap there, but it's holding itself at these moving averages. Okay, gold. Let's see what gold is. See what they're doing with the gold. Okay, so gold actually was moving up, so they were moving into, not risky assets. But then we had gold pull back a lot, so they pulled out of gold. Right now, it's sitting above a moving average on this 1 hour chart. So that's what I would look at. And then this is on the daily, so we're sitting right there, and we're below. The DXY is at 111, so it did pump back up a little bit again. That puts some sell pressure on Bitcoin. We want to see where this closes and see if it retests or does it come to the upside more and then has a pullback on the hard side. All right, Avalanche had those moves. Okay, they had news come out where they're linking up with some big names, so pay attention to this. Broke above the 50, the 200's all the way up here, but we can get a retest and a continuation to the upside. Cake, the one you earned from PancakeSwap, is sitting above their 50 EMA and they keep bouncing off of it. I want to see the 50 EMA cross back over that 200. Mad love for that. And then Shiba, you guys want to hear about Shiba. Shiba's having a pump right now, vector candle, trying to pull over that 20 right there, but the RSI is all the way at the top. Guys, don't forget to stop by J Strategies. Hit the like buttons, follow, join all the videos, join all the fun, all kinds of information on there. Okay, shout out T Woj. All right, tweet to earn, one of the most bullish projects out there. Mad love to everybody that's rocking out in the Telegram chat. We are kicking it and rocking it. Okay, cryptocurrency overall, market caps rocking. Okay, going into some big numbers back over 1 trillion, and definitely mad love there. All right, guys. So thank you for stopping by J Strategy, where we have the latest and greatest crypto news and much more.